guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Okay, so you know that they're making a Les Mis movie and it's coming out in December. Well, I posted it on your wall, so you better have watched it. It's the new trailer for it. Ah! First one ever. So good. It's gonna be amazing. Ah! Just because, like, I'm so excited. It's my all-time favorite musical. It's gonna be so good. Ah! Let me tell you how awesome this movie is gonna be. I had to make a video about it. So, star of the show playing Jean Valjean is none other than Hugh Jackman. Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman is playing Jean Valjean. I'm so excited! And as you know, I got to see him in concert when he was here in Toronto last year, I think. But anyways, I'm so excited. I love Hugh Jackman. And playing the villainish character, but not really. He just has very distinct views and follows the law very strictly. Who is playing Javert is Russell Crowe. And who is playing Fantine is Anne Hathaway. Love Anne Hathaway, so this is gonna be really good. Amanda Seyfried is Cosette, and she played Sophie or Sophia in the movie adaptation of Mamma Mia. I don't know that musical extremely well, so I don't know the characters' names. Eddie Redmayne is playing Marius, and I looked up some YouTube stuff, and he seems to be okay. We'll see how this goes. I have faith in him. I have faith in this whole cast that they will bring my favorite musical to life and do it some justice. And Samantha Barks is Éponine, and Éponine is my favorite character. And yeah, so I'm so excited for her because I'm such a huge fan. And this is her first movie ever, so it's gonna be awesome. Oh, she's amazing. Helena Bonham Carter and Sacha Baron Cohen play the Thénardiers, which is gonna be awesome. Originally, they were thinking of Geoffrey Rush, who is Captain Barbossa in Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought he would be perfect. That would be his second time being in the Les Mis movie in his life, because he was in the original as Javert, so that would have been sweet. But we'll see how Sacha Baron Cohen does. I think he would be an okay Thénardier. We'll see. And Aaron Tveit, who is playing my absolute all-time favorite character. Like, if I was a guy, I would want to play him so badly, Enjolras. And I was really nervous for who they were going to pick for Enjolras, because he's my favorite guy character. And so, I don't know, I've heard him sing. He's pretty good. We'll see how he does with the live singing on film. We'll see. So, this is going to be so good. Taking the position of director for this musical movie adaptation is Tom Hooper, who has just basically come off of filming or directing The King's Speech, which was pretty good. What I find to be the best part about this musical movie adaptation is that they are going to have Broadway stars in this movie. Actual Broadway people. I am so excited for this. So, let me give you the rundown of who is gonna be in this musical that's a Broadway star. Samantha Barks, #1, has a lead role as Éponine, which is awesome. Extremely awesome. Colm Wilkinson, who played the original Jean Valjean, will be in this musical, and he plays the bishop now, who is the one who changed Jean Valjean's mind and forced him on the path of, like, being a good person and stuff. So this is a crazy awesomeness thing that's going on. Also, Frances Ruffelle, who played the original Éponine, will be one of the lovely ladies. I think she's like the head lovely lady. So I'm so excited about that. I love her too. Aaron Tveit is also a Broadway star. And of course you know that, like, Hugh Jackman came from Broadway. Like, he started there. So he has a lot of experience. So I think that was a really good choice for Jean Valjean. Also, as you know, I follow some Broadway people on Twitter who have tweeted me back. Let's go back in my journal to March 29th. When Killian Donnelly, yeah, right there, Killian Donnelly, and Alistair Brammer tweeted me back saying that they were going to be in the movie adaptation. Oh my goodness, I love Killian Donnelly and Alistair. And, as you may know, or may not know, the original book, Les Misérables, was written by a French guy named Victor Hugo. Go Victor Hugo. He is an awesome poet and writer. He wrote the original Hunchback of Notre Dame, which was, I think it was called Notre Dame de Paris. And then these two other French guys, go figure, Alain Boublil and Claude Michel Schoenberg, they took Victor Hugo's book and adapted it into a musical. And then Claude Michel and Alain, they sent a CD, or it was probably a cassette back then, maybe even a record. I have no idea. But so they sent their music, we'll call it, from the musical Les Mis, sent it to Cameron Mackintosh, who is one of the biggest producers of musicals in history, and they sent it to him in England, and even though it was in a different language and stuff, he just had a feeling that it was gonna be like a great musical, and it had such like good music in it, and yeah, he just thought it was awesome, and that's how he came to produce it. And here we are, going on 26 years of Les Mis, and it's becoming a musical movie adaptation. They have already done a Les Mis movie in 1998, I think it was, and Claire Danes was Cosette, and Liam Neeson was Jean Valjean, and Jeffrey Rush was Javert, and Uma Thurman was Fantine, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so they did do that. That wasn't a musical adaptation at all. It was more like a serious drama. But it was still pretty good. I mean, they did tweak things, but they had to make it shorter to fit into like an hour and a half, which this musical adaptation is not gonna do. It is gonna be 2.5 hours, and I am so excited that they are not cutting it. I'm just really excited to see what they include and what they don't include from the book. I've read the book a couple of times, so I don't know what happens, and there are some intense scenes in there. I just want to know what they're gonna keep and what they aren't. One thing I am curious about is what kind of accents people are gonna have while they are talking or singing or whatever. Because technically, Les Mis is French. It's based in Paris. I know they filmed in England, or mostly in England, but still. They should technically have French accents, but I know that's not gonna happen. So, we'll see how it goes. And I just checked my Facebook, and Les Mis posted a photo album from the set. Random shots, really. They're not much, but there's like 8 of them. In one of them, there is a cameo. Cameo roles. One of them is Cameron Mackintosh. Not even kidding. I'm pretty sure it's Cameron Mackintosh. And there's 2 other guys who I'm not specifically sure of yet, but we'll see who it is. Oh, Sir Cameron Mackintosh will be in this movie. That is awesome. Legend, wait for it, dairy. Legendary. So I hope you don't mind I made 2 videos today. I just had to talk about it because it is my favorite thing to talk about other than behind the scenes of movies, but you already know that. Actually, I really hope there are a lot of those. That would just make my day. Oh, because there wasn't any for the Les Mis 25th anniversary DVD that I have. I have the first copy. There might be on the second copy, but I was super disappointed. But there better be lots of bonus features in the Les Mis movie, because I will sit there for hours and hours and hours and watch them. But anyways, that's besides the point. I just really had to talk about this to somebody other than my mom, because I'm so excited. The trailer came out last night, and I will put a link in the doobly-doo right down there so that anyone can watch the trailer, because it looks awesome, in my opinion. It's gonna be so great, and I'm so pumped. I'm so excited, I can't handle it. Do you like my handmade flag? Of course, the colors need to be this way. Now it looks like a French flag to you. But, yeah. Wave the flag upside down so that it looks right to people watching. Yay!